Hi everyone, welcome to my new Let's Play video. You're watching my YouTube channel and my name is Ivica. Today we're going to check out Tactical Overload, a game I recently played in my first Let's Play video of this browser-based strategy. Now I'm back and on my second gameplay I'll try to go a bit deeper into the game, because if you watched my first one I was mostly confused and didn't know what the hell I was doing it basically. So now in the meantime, several days have passed, I got back to the game a bit more and tried to figure out what was actually going on. So let's check it out. And we'll go into full screen. Here we are. And this is once more the map. Previously, one of my biggest mistakes, the thing I completely got wrong, was the idea that this is a turn-based strategy, which is wrong. Tactical Overload is a continuous play game, and the thing we see now on my screen, on my map, is actually my tribe or my group of people that I'm going to take through the ancient times and try to bring all the way towards the modern era. Now, Tactical Overload is a multiplayer game, so I have also other players currently playing the game, but this is one of those things I didn't quite get completely as of now. So let's go through the things I did get, or at least I hope I did get, and see how they all work. So here's my starting point, from which all of my units branch out. They are basically my tribe, or my group of people, which is called EVT, very creatively, and I renamed them into Ivica's group. So as you can see, I made just one advancement. That was the one I started the game with, and I'm at the technological level of ancient. Now let's check out some more things about the actual units themselves. The actual units being used in the game. This is my unit that's currently selected, and as you can see, this is the information screen about the unit that I'm now operating with, which I should use to carry out some action. The group is made out of my group type. I mean, it's a part of my family. But what's more important is that it's represented in these character skills. So as you can see, my group, this particular group, is able to construct and drill. But some other things, like documenting, fighting, fishing, logging and manufacturing, is not optional for them. So now I'll try to move my unit this way. Now the turn is being calculated. And here we are. As you can see, my unit shifted here, and now I can give an order to some other unit. On the other side of the screen, on the map, I can see some additional units that don't belong to me. This one is also a member of the other player's family group. Well, this one represents a factory, but being that the factory is turned upside down, it means that the factory is still under construction. But for now, let's see what I can do with this unit. So it's selected. Let's see their skill sets. So they have the option of healthcare and wildlife. When it comes to the plot or a lot where they can find themselves, I can go for claim sovereignty, or at least I can try to claim sovereignty and see what happens. And now my unit switched to another one. I think that the previous unit is currently claiming ownership. It's an ongoing process, but this unit right here has an option of farming. And it also has an option, let's see this unit. So as you can see, we have the husbandry option, so they can raise some animals and livestock. But let's see what's the cargo on this particular lot. So they have access to one tool group, and let's use that to farm. I even previously selected the same lot for farming, which is why, at least I think, it's a different color. It's some kind of a yellowish orange color, which represents farm. But now let's see what we can do with this unit. I'll move it. I'm trying to branch out in a kind of star pattern all over from my initial starting point. So I'll move this unit as well to the southeast. Now this is kind of a tricky thing for me. I'm not sure which unit moved for how much or where did it end up. I think that the creators of the game definitely had to check this out as a potential for an improvement, because firstly, if you watched my previous Let's Play, you know that Tactical Overload is in beta, it's still being developed, and I'm kind of trying to figure out what are the biggest areas where improvements can be made. And definitely, without any doubt, the idea of which unit is active, which unit I'm selecting, and which unit is being given an order is something that needs to be kind of streamlined here. Even a simple thing like an outglow or an overlay of some kind would say a lot when we have a unit which is active and it's simply blinking or shining, giving me a clear indication that it's selected right now. So now the unit that is selected is a male unit, which has the options of firefighting and healthcare, but I'm not sure if this is this unit or this unit. It's obviously not either of these because they're female, but I'm not sure which one of these is it. So I'll say, being that the previously selected unit was this one, I'll go for the assumption that I'm selecting now this one and branch it out hopefully to this field here by going northeast. We'll see shortly if I was right or wrong. And now it appears I wasn't right because it didn't move, and now it looks like this unit is selected with the white outline. Let's see, this is a male unit, and they have an option of documenting and husbandry. So in theory, I should be able to create a farm like I did here, but I'm not. Most likely because the lot the unit is placed upon is not my own. It's still not green. So if I go for a lot management, I can see that I did claim sovereignty. I can now forfeit it. I can defend it, edit or change. So let's see, change doesn't provide anything, but let's see more of view information and access building. Okay, I have my camp here and everything else. I have an option of claiming sovereignty. If I go here, I'll go back to the group. This is also a thing that is kind of lost on me when it comes to the game, is what units can do what on which lot. So for now, I can see that this is my unit, it's selected, and if I go to move it further, let's say to this field here, my expectation is it should be moving here. And this did occur now, but I'm not sure why didn't it occur previously, or maybe I just had this unit selected and it simply moved up. But in any case, I'm making progress here, most definitely, And now this unit is selected. I can see the outline, and it's possible that even previously my previous units, which I thought I was moving on the edges here, were actually in the middle, and I just moved them on top of the other units. But the problem still is valid, because if there is a unit here which is selected and I don't see it as an icon that looks like this is a huge deal for me as a player, because I'm never sure which unit is selected if there are several units stacked upon each other. This can be solved either by like a tooltip, or possibly by taking the unit that is selected and pushing it to the top of the stack. So here I'll try to go, let's see what happens when I try to move my unit here to the field here. So that should be this southwest command. It moved. Awesome. So it looks to me that I kind of figured out the basics of movement and unit selection, which might sound trivial, but for starters, for a game as complex as Tactical Overload, for me this is a huge success. For like the previous period, that was mainly everything I was working on. This is all I have for this Let's Play of Tactical Overload. This is the second one in the row. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I got you interested in the game. You can see it if you go on the link below and try it out yourself. It's in open beta, so you can basically just make an account for yourself and get into it. Hopefully we can meet up in the game somehow when I master it. And until the third Let's Play of Tactical Overload, that was all I have, and thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye bye.